start these when I do them on the phone. But hello, welcome to the second part of your Valentine's Day gift. I hope you like it. You love Fake It Till You Bake It episodes, and I remember you told me that you tried to screen record one and it totally flopped on you and you're really upset about it. So I figured if I was gonna make you something for Valentine's Day, I might as well record it and make you a big long video. Before we get started though, I need you to appreciate how much went into this. I have this main camera, I have an overhead camera up here that'll take a downward shot of what I'm doing for like B-roll, and I have a kid cam over here watching the baby, so when she wakes up, I'll be able to deal with that while I'm dealing with you. So, yeah. Big project, you are worth it. Let's get started. I acknowledge that this is probably going to be kind of awkward. I've never done this before. I feel way more comfortable with the phone in my hand. But you know what? We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work. So for this particular recipe, what we're going to do is I am going to make you some chocolate, peanut butter, caramel cookies. Inspiration on our first date when I brought you truffles that were caramel and peanut butter, because I was trying very smoothly to get you to tell me which flavor you'd want better. You said both. Now this is going to be your signature flavor for the rest of our relationship. If you're upset with that, then take it up with Past Loop. So we have caramel flavored chips, we have peanut butter flavored chips, and we have semi-sweet mini chips, because these are the best things ever and I would eat them by the spoonful if I didn't have self-control, which I probably don't actually have self-control, but that's fine. Mind you, I am also at work, so this is not my kitchen and I don't really know where anything is and if they have most of the things I need, so we're kind of gonna wing it. That's how these episodes go anyway. Something's going to go awry. So I have all of my ingredients laid out over here, which you can't see. And then we're gonna put a mixing bowl here. This camera up here is gonna record that. We'll have B-roll. It's gonna be great. So right now I need a mixing bowl, which I have looked around this entire kitchen for to no avail. So we are gonna improvise and we are going to use, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. We are going to use this. Not helpful in the sense that I would like to be able to show you what is happening in a clear bowl, but it's gonna work for now. So we're just gonna put this right here so B-roll camera can record it. And then we are going to cream together our butter and our sugar. Is our baby awake? Check the kid cam. No, she's going back to sleep. Okay, so we're gonna cream together our butter and our sugar. Again, not my kitchen, so I do not have a stand mixer or a hand mixer. I only have this whisk and my bare hand, which I have never done before because I hear that it is the worst experience on earth because it just takes forever. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. So we're gonna cream together butter and sugar first, but this butter needs to kind of sit out for a hot minute, so it'll be a little bit easier to cream. And in the meantime, I thought I would show you the very special Valentine's Day gift I got myself. Specifically because I knew I was going to do this episode for you, and I knew I was gonna make that title card that went with it, and I wanted it all to kind of be full circle and a little bit fancy because I know this is probably gonna go very awry. I am not in my kitchen. I have a 3-month-old over there, and frankly, I have never made this recipe before. But I got this custom apron, which should match the intro beautifully. And I figured I would throw this on before we got started. And if the cookies end up being disgusting, at least we will have this very unique and beautiful apron to look at. That'll be something we can focus on just in case things go a little bit haywire. So I'll get this tied on. Alrighty. Get this butter to sit out. Check on the little one, and then we will get to creaming. So we are going to actually get started now. We're gonna cream together our butter and our sugar. Now, while I get this B-roll camera situated, because I don't have a film crew, it's just me. It's just me trying to make a nice Valentine's Day gift for my boyfriend. All right, got that set up. So, like I said, this is not my kitchen, which is kind of like one of those sins you are not supposed to do when you are baking, or cooking for that matter, but baking just because it's such a precise science. They do not have baking supplies in the sense that I think of it, so they don't have a KitchenAid, they don't have an electric hand mixer, none of it. And I have never creamed together sugar and butter by hand because I've heard that it is the worst experience. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna get our sugar. Mind you, I bought all of these ingredients and brought them to this house because I was so worried they were not going to have everything. We're gonna get 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. This is a 1/4 cup, so we're gonna do 2. So 1, 2, a little bit extra because these aren't very deep. Okay, put this over here. So now I'm going to attempt to hand whisk this butter and sugar and hope for the best. This is going badly. This is so gross. Okay, so I'm not exaggerating. It has been about 10 minutes. And I finally got it. This is what it is supposed to look like. This is the correct texture. And it tastes exactly how it's supposed to. Wow. I am making a mess. So how are you? You having a good day? It's not all about the baking show, you know. Just thought I'd make some meaningful conversation while I try to get the innards out of this whisk. Oh my gosh. Okay, well now I can say I've done it. I will never do this again. I will make these cookies again, but I will never try to cream this without an electric mixer because this is just, it's just a lot. It doesn't need to be. But they don't. I looked everywhere to see if they had a mixer and I could not find it anywhere at all. So now we have our creamed, kind of lumpy, but it's got some personality to it. It's just a little unique, that's all. But now we have our creamed butter and sugar mixture. Look on to the next step. We are gonna add our egg and our vanilla. Look at how precious this little package is. Look at it. Look at all of the eggs. They're actually large eggs, but they're so cute in their little house with all their little friends. So put you down right here as we open our vanilla. Mind you, this is pure vanilla. Usually I use imitation vanilla, but you know, it's a fancy day. You're a fancy guy. I figured, you know what, let's splurge a little bit. Let's get the Great Value, but the name brand, not the name brand, the Great Value, I just said that. But let's get the pure vanilla extract instead of imitation. So you should feel very, very special. So we've got our vanilla here. egg. We have 6. So, which one of you lovelies is going to be the lucky one to go in? I feel like it's you. I don't know why. I feel like it's you. Alright, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So we're gonna grab it. We're going. Oh, nope. Try to be fancy. Try to be fancy. Playing with fire. I didn't get any shell in there, luckily, so that's good. So we've got our egg, and then we're gonna have our vanilla, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm supposed to measure it, but I like living on the edge. Gonna grab our whisk. Yet again, we're gonna whisk all this together now. Did you hear that darling little baby sneeze? Oh my goodness. Check the kid cam. And she's going back to sleep, which is great. This is very touch and go. We are in the period of nap time that is very, very crucial. And I have about an hour to get this done. She might wake up and help me. She might not. We'll see. If she does, we'll have a little special guest. That'll be fun. So I personally cannot remember the last time I've tried to make really anything without the use of like power tools in this sense, like cooking power tools, like my KitchenAid or a hand mixer or something. And they always taste better when you hand do it, just because you can control how much air is in there and everything. But my mommy muscles hurt. Like this here and this here, I am a weakling. It's okay. It's alright, we just make cookies. Alrighty. So this is starting to look really, really good. It's still a teeny bit clumpy, but I feel like once we fold in our dry ingredients, everything's gonna be okay there. Let's check our time. Oh, we are cutting it really close to the end of nap time. She's kind of cooing a little bit, but I'm really hoping that she's gonna go back to sleep, because this is going to have some added difficulty if I have a little one on my hip in the process, yeah? Also, I don't think I ever mentioned this, but both of the people I work for, the husband and wife, they are both right over 6 foot. So this entire house is not set up for me, and they proceeded to buy me these stairs so I could get around their kitchen. Okay, I touched those, so I'm gonna wash my hands again. Okay, washed my hands and realized I kind of messed up, but it's okay. Just enough time to fix it. I only added the white sugar into our mixture. I have to add the brown sugar as well. And that just totally slipped my mind. I need scissors. Also, what you hear in the background is her hiccuping in her sleep. That will probably end up waking her up, but we're just gonna see if it doesn't. Oh my good gracious. These are kitchen scissors. These, oh, there we go. Come on. I know, the tail's kind of just, come on. Okay, so as we can clearly see on the kid cam, this kid is nice and awake. So we're gonna add on an extra challenge to the video with me trying to combine these ingredients and holding a little one on my hip. See how it goes.